Futhark Village, Chapter 1, The Arrival at Futhark Village. Laguz the sailor was adjusting the rigging when he heard Sawilo shout from another longship. "I see land! The land hasn't all been destroyed! Balder be praised!" Laguz's eyes weren't as keen as Sawilo's, and all he could see was the seawater all around. But King Manaj was already rousing people to point the ships in the direction that Sawilo was pointing. Laguz steered the longship Tyr as he was directed. In front of them was the longship Heimdall, from which Sawilo had cried, and then the longship Freya. 8 people to a ship, along with animals, meant that there were only 24 people who had survived after the long Fimbulwinter and the deaths of the gods. When Laguz looked over to Granny Berkano, though, he saw hope cradled in her arms. Baby Dagaj was one of the survivors. There would be another generation. As the land came into view, Laguz pulled up alongside the Heimdall. He began praying and looked to Ivaj the archer and General Algi say chanting prayers to the gods who had survived. They prayed to Magni and Modi, the sons of Thor, to Vidar and Vali, the sons of Odin, and to Balder, the king of the gods, newly returned from Hel. Laguz could see that Raido the Traveler was steering the lead longship Freya toward a quiet beach. The Heimdall and the Tyr followed close behind. Othala the Historian had been the most upset at the loss of their homes. She had cried nightly, and Laguz had heard her weeping about the graves of their ancestors buried under the sea. Much as Laguz loved sailing, even he was glad that they could build a place to come back to. He had some ideas about improvements he could make to the longships after his weeks at sea, and he needed to be on solid ground to be carried along by the current of his ideas. The Freya beached on the sand, and Wunjo gave a cry of delight as she leapt from the ship. Everyone stopped to laugh with joy as she did cartwheels in the sand.